Coming up on the Angus Report, demand for quality genetics on the global scale.
Coming soon, shipments of U.S. beef to Brazil.
How Angus Source verification adds value to your Angus-sired calves.
And thousands of visitors are in Denver this week for the 2017 National Western Stock Show.
This is the Angus Report. Hello and welcome to the Angus Report. I'm Bob Cervera.
And I'm Jenna McCrell, and this week for Crystal Albers.
Our top news this week. 100 million people each year. That's the current rate of growth for the global population, which is expected to total 9 billion by the year 2050. The figures have been topics of much discussion in the cattle business, both here in the United States and abroad. According to industry expert Tony Clayton, countries worldwide are showing more interest in producing beef in their home pastures, and they're looking to the U.S. cattle industry for the best in cattle genetics.
For the dedication and work of farmers and ranchers in the United States, and developing genetics is a value-added product. And it is a market that's highly sought around the world by people that are trying to establish, cattle herds and upgrade local genetics. So they look at the U.S. market as the shopping place to come and buy efficient genetics that would fit into their marketplace. The export market brings value to everybody, whether you actively participate in it or not, because I firmly believe that for every animal that we sell, it helps the neighboring farm or ranch by taking inventory out of the U.S. market.
You can read more from Clayton's presentation from the recent Angus Convention in the newsroom at angus.media.
Earlier this year, the United States and Brazil reached an agreement to resume trade for fresh and frozen beef cuts, reversing a 13-year ban on U.S. beef products into Brazil. The U.S. Meat Export Federation says Brazil has shipped small volumes of frozen beef into the United States this fall, a total of about 500 metric tons. U.S. exports into Brazil have yet to resume due to regulatory requirements. However, USMEF says we should see that change in early 2017.
We've been shut out of the Brazilian market since our first case of BSE, as well as the Brazilians have anxiously been awaiting to ship beef to the U.S., where they had been banned due to foot and mouth disease concerns. So in August of this year, the U.S. and Brazil jointly announced that both countries would open their doors to fresh or non-processed beef from both countries. Brazil did start shipping sooner, but we've had a few more details to work out, one of which was a unique label registration requirement that Brazil has, and those details were finally posted. So with that, any plants that are approved to ship to Brazil can now start working on the label registration, and we're hoping to see product landing in the country in early 2017.
Visit usmef.org for more information on issues surrounding beef trade.
The breeding season is still several months away, but what you feed your cows now will have a big impact on their breeding ability later. An expert with Texas A&M AgriLife Extension says getting or keeping cows in proper body condition through the winter can optimize pregnancy rates. It's an important time to evaluate your cow herd and make plans to meet nutritional requirements during dropping temperatures and changing environments. Hay should be tested for nutritional quality to determine whether or not additional supplements are needed. The extension report says any supplement plan should be based on 3 criteria: an animal's nutrient requirements, the quality of available hay or roughage, and the current condition of the cows. And of course, those needs vary depending on where cows are in the production cycle. 2- and 3-year-old cows should have a body condition score of 6 or better at calving, while cows 4 years and older should be in a condition score of 5 or greater at calving. Contact your veterinarian or local extension specialist for more information on supplement plans.
Over the past decade, the use of genomic technology in the beef cattle industry has increased at a rapid pace. Angus Genetics Incorporated reported more than 100,000 tests submitted for genomic evaluation in fiscal year 2016, a number that seemed out of reach just years prior. In fact, the use of genomic profile testing of Angus seed stock increased by 45% compared to 2015. And there are even greater opportunities on the horizon when it comes to genomic technology. Animal scientist Allison Van Enneman with the University of California, Davis explains.
It's been kind of a wild ride with DNA testing since the early 2000s, and so we've come a long way, and I think we started off with a test that had one genetic marker, and now of course we routinely do 50,000 markers tests, and really we're just at the infancy of this technology, and I think it's going to become more and more important as we move on to actually use the genomic information and maybe start predicting some more difficult to estimate traits. Feed efficiency, disease resistance and reproduction being three big ones that are very economically important, but which we currently don't have very good EPDs upon which to base selection decisions.
Visit angus.org/AGI to learn more about using DNA technology in your operation.
In a market where every dollar counts, it's important to consider ways to add value on your next set of calves. The American Angus Association's Angus Source program is a way to ensure your Angus-sired calves generate the premiums they deserve. In a 6-year study of superior livestock data, Angus Source calves received more than $2.50 premium over non-verified calves. Angus Source is a USDA process verified age and source program that identifies cattle with an ear tag and marketing document, which is distributed to a targeted group of more than 600 buyers who have expressed interest in verified Angus cattle. You'll receive a complimentary vet gun if you're among the first 50 cattle producers to enroll 100 head of Angus-sired calves this year. Visit angus.org/AngusSource to learn more.
Angus breeders and livestock enthusiasts are traveling to Denver, Colorado this week for the 2017 National Western Stock Show. Angus events officially begin Wednesday, January 11th with the Angus Bull Sale Show and the Roll of Victory Angus Bull Show. That evening, a headline event celebrates a century of Angus in the West with the National Western Angus Bull Sale, an Angus Foundation fundraiser, and fun entertainment in Stadium Arena. The Angus media team will bring you all the highlights from Denver during the week of January 23rd, right here on the Angus Report. In the meantime, stay tuned to Angus.org and the association's social media platforms for news from the National Western.
The Angus Report is brought to you by Merck Animal Health, the makers of Safeguard Cattle Dewormer. Healthy cattle perform better. Add Safeguard, add pounds. Contact your veterinarian or animal health supplier today.
This isn't a 9-to-5 job. So when you check the pants one last time, put away the tools, and make sure everything's ready to hand off to the night crew. It's not the clock that tells you the day is over. It's the confidence of knowing you got it right. It's having one less thing to worry about when the sun goes down. So when you see the signs of BRD, choose confidence. Choose Zuprevo from Merck Animal Health. Talk to your veterinarian about Zuprevo for BRD treatment.
Support the Angus Foundation during the National Western Stock Show. 44 Farms offers an elite heifer that comes from the heart of the 44 Farms embryo program. Sired by the record-selling trending 4413 and produced by the proven dam Rita 2H12. She'll be offered as part of a new evening event at the National Western, celebrating a century of Angus in the West. Join us Wednesday, January 11th, starting at 5 p.m. in the historic Stadium Arena, or bid online at liveauctions.tv.
Angus breeders, predictability is also affordable. The i50K from Zoetis is a low-density genomic test that allows you to dig deeper for untapped herd potential. With less investment, access genomic information on even more animals for less cost without sacrificing accuracy. i50K from Zoetis helps you make more informed decisions sooner and better match your females to that perfect sire. To learn more, visit i50k.com. Here's your chance to support the Angus Foundation during the National Western Stock Show. Dameron Angus offers an outstanding heifer pregnancy that combines one of the industry's most valuable matings, Colburn Primo 5153, one of the hottest show sires of 2016, and the high-income producing dam Dameron Northern Miss 3114. Place your bids during a new evening event at the National Western celebrating a century of Angus in the West. Join us on Wednesday, January 11th starting at 5 p.m. in the historic Stadium Arena or bid online at liveauctions.tv.
Here we go. Here's the VIP project. 9.5. He's got the right down again. 72.5. 72.5. He's up for the yard line. He's 77.5. 67.5. You want 65. 67.5. Sold though.
The National Western Angus Bull Sale, an evening of celebrating a century of Angus in the West. Join us Wednesday, January 11th in the historic Stadium Arena. The show's at 8 a.m. The sale begins promptly at 5 p.m. Post-sale live entertainment with Jake Hooker and the Outsiders. A favorite time of the year is calving season, but along with that special time are dangers, extra stress, and increased labor. Safety Zone Calf Catchers is all about safety and making processing new calves easier. Designed for ATVs or UTVs, one person can do the job and never be threatened by the protective mother cow. Make this and every calving season safer and easier with Safety Zone Calf Catchers. Watch videos and customer testimonials or order yours today at safetyzonecalfcatchers.com. Immediate shipping available.
Support the Angus Foundation this January in Denver. Express Ranches offers a confirmed heifer pregnancy from XR Princess 7879 that packs a proven pedigree with a championship track record. This January due heifer calf is sired by the national champion Triple Crown winner Dameron First Class and is out of the daughter of champion female Princess 1012. Place your bids during a new evening event at the National Western, celebrating a century of Angus in the West. Join us Wednesday, January 11th starting at 5 p.m. in the historic Stadium Arena or bid online at liveauctions.tv.
Good cattle, good people, a focus on customer service. McCabe Genetics of Elk City, Kansas is proud to offer 200 Angus and 50 Hereford bulls for sale private treaty this fall. Developed under real-world conditions, the bulls are 18 to 24 months of age and ready to go to work. Free delivery and satisfaction guaranteed. McCabe Genetics. Learn more at McCabeGenetics.com or call us at 620-332-4244. That's 620-332-4244. Place your bids in support of the Angus Foundation. Pollard Farms donates a confirmed pregnancy from Henrietta Pride 2512. The April due heifer calf blends VAR Discovery 2240 with PF1P55 Henrietta Pride 2512, an integral part of the Pollard donor herd. She'll be offered during a new evening event at the National Western Stock Show celebrating a century of Angus in the West. Join us Wednesday, January 11th starting at 5 p.m. in the historic Stadium Arena or bid online at liveauctions.tv. Beef quality is everyone's responsibility, including yours. That's why the Checkoff-funded Beef Quality Assurance Program is key to your future. BQA, empowering people because you can make a difference, taking responsibility because it's our job, not someone else's, working together because product safety and wholesomeness is everyone's business. Find out more at bqa.org.
Purchase an elite female and support the Angus Foundation. During the National Western Stock Show, Vintage Angus Ranch will offer a confirmed heifer pregnancy from VAR Blackbird 3328. Due in February, the heifer calf is sired by VAR Discovery 2240, and the maternal grandam is one of the breed's true power cows. Place your bids during a new evening event at the National Western, celebrating a century of Angus in the West. Join us Wednesday, January 11th, starting at 5 p.m. in the historic Stadium Arena, or bid online at liveauctions.tv.